Welcome back to the Stephen A. Smith Show right here over the digital airwaves of YouTube on Wednesday night. Let's transition. Diana Taurasi walked off the court in what might have been her final appearance in the WNBA as the Lynx eliminated the Mercury with a 101-88 win. If Taurasi decides to retire, it would be the end of an incredible 20-year professional run, one that few athletes in basketball history have ever seen. Let me tell you something. She's one of the great ones. She's one of the great ones. She's a champion on every single level. I don't have enough time to show you. You'll see the screen right there. 3-time WNBA champion, all right? 2-time WNBA Finals MVP, 5-time, 6-time Olympic gold medalist. She's phenomenal. She's just phenomenal. Whenever she walks away, she's a legend. She's a Hall of Famer. She's all that in a bag of chips, okay? I love Diana Taurasi, and I'm going to miss her. Thank you for the wonderful years you have given us. That's all I got to say about that. Let me transition to the next subject, because meanwhile, in Taurasi's old Connecticut stomping grounds, Caitlin Clark's season with the Indiana Fever ended with an 87-81 loss to the Connecticut Sun in Game 2 of their first-round series. Afterwards, 5-time WNBA All-Star Alyssa Thomas did not hold back when discussing the abuse she faced from Indiana Fever fans. Take a listen.
I think in my 11-year career, I've never experienced the racial comments from the Indiana Fever fan base. It's unacceptable, honestly. And yeah, there's no place for it. And we've been professional throughout the whole entire thing, but I've never been called the things that I've been called on social media, and there's no place for it.
Let me say this. I would encourage everybody to refer to Thursday morning's episode of First Take on ESPN, where Janae Ogumike, who is an outstanding basketball analyst for the network and also a former WNBA player, former WNBA Rookie of the Year, by the way, she's friends with Alyssa Thomas, and went out of her way to highlight how on the court, as ferocious as Thomas is, off the court, she's a quiet storm. She doesn't say much and doesn't bother anybody. And so for her to feel compelled to speak out in the way that she spoke out shows you how alarming what she was saying has really been and what attention needs to be brought to it. Janae Ogumike, listen to what she had to say. As far as Alyssa Thomas goes, you are a wonderful, wonderful woman. You are fabulous, and thank you for bringing up this subject. Because if you are Caitlin Clark fans, there's no room for any kind of racism. Now, I'm not calling everybody racist. I'm not calling most folks. But the few who are, you know who the hell you are. Calm the hell down. Support Caitlin Clark, because recognize that when you act that way, you stain her name as well because of your association to her. Not that anybody would think that she thinks like that. But the point is, what is your problem? She is a phenomenal, phenomenal talent and an even better person. I happen to have met and did an event with Caitlin Clark. I think she's wonderful. You don't have to act that way, particularly when you're a fan base that represents her. And if you are from the city of Indianapolis, if you are in Indiana, I remind y'all years ago, Allen Iverson complained about the same thing. What he heard from those fans. She does play for the Indiana Fever. So you need to safeguard yourself from having or developing that kind of reputation. I love going to Indiana to watch games because I think it's an absolute great fan base. But you got to know how to act. You got to know how to act. I'm just going to leave it at that.